Okay, so welcome to your training video. My name's Jeremy, I'll be your instructor for today. Okay, so first thing we want to do is to log into the page. And we do that by putting a /wp-admin onto the end of the URL. That brings us to the login screen where we can put in our credentials, and that will bring us to the dashboard. Now the dashboard is an overview of the site and some of the plugins or functionality as it's occurring within the site. A lot of this stuff you can just dismiss. It's very rare that there's anything on this page that you actually need. It's kind of like a little bit of a spam from the creators of the program. So as long as there's nothing in red, then we're all good. So a quick overview, the left-hand side is the navigation. Most of your time is spent in posts, pages, and products. The possible exception is if you need to update the menu, it's under Appearance, or if you need to edit a widget. So menus and widgets under Appearance get used a fair bit. The only other thing is there will be a Forms tab here, and if we click into Forms, then you'll see all of the available forms currently live on your site. If you need to make a change to one of those, you'll just click into Edit, and this in and of itself is a fairly simple form builder. It's just a matter of dragging the type of field that you want over here on the left hand side over into this section. So as an example, if we want to add an additional single text to capture a little bit more data, maybe we want to add a company. Like that. And then that is now added to the form as it currently appears on the Contact Us page. So if we click on Update, that'll update the form. But what we've been using, as you can see with these other fields, is actually a function of these forms, which is to use a placeholder as the text for the label. So in this case, we would actually put company into the placeholder tab, and under General, we'll delete out the field label. So hopefully that makes sense. So that's forms. We'll work backwards. Widgets are snippets of information that can be placed in multiple locations and multiple page templates. So one of the pages that we're going to be looking at is a blog page. It's actually called a post. And this widget can contain all of these available types of functionality. So each of these widgets are pre-programmed to perform a particular task. And you'll see this if you click into your footer widgets. We'll just choose a very simple one, which is a text widget, and we'll choose the sidebar blog for that widget to live in. So you choose where you want it to live, you click on Add Widget, and that will add it to this section over here. You can also manually just left click and drag and drop, and that will add the widget, that type of functionality to that widget, but we don't need that, so we're going to get rid of it. Okay, so this will make a little bit more sense when we get into the editing section of blogs, but for the moment we'll just create a test widget, and let's make it an ordered list. And save that. So there are a couple of widgets that appear in your site already, and you'll see them named footer column 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when we go to the live site, This section under widgets is where you edit these sections, which appear on all pages. So just to reiterate, a widget is a piece of content and functionality that can be applied in one area that can be displayed in many areas. So this widget editing section is where we make those changes, and they appear wherever we apply the widget name. So that'll make more sense in a few moments. Now we'll click into menus, and first and foremost you choose the menu that you're going to be working with. So we've got the main navigation, the top header section, or the right socket. So the main nav is fairly easy to understand. That's just this navigation here, including this this mega menu section, and this is the top level navigation, which you would choose by selecting this. So you choose the item from the drop down, press select, and now you can see my account, checkout, and cart. If you wanted to add something new to that, maybe you want a direct link to the data sheets, you select the item from the left hand section, you add it to the menu, and then you can left click and drag and drop its location. So for this top header section menu, you actually don't have the option for a drop down, but if you did, then you'd be able to left click and drag that one right click over, and then this item will become a sub-menu item of the one above it. But we can't do that. So we'll save this menu just for a moment and show you how that changes the appearance of the site. So again, it's this section here. We refresh the page, and there we go. Whiz bang, data sheets has been added to that top level navigation. So I'm going to remove that and save, and there again, we refresh the page and it's immediately removed. Okay, as a rule, if you're making any changes, they're going to be to the main navigation though. So this navigation is quite complicated because it features something called a mega menu, which is just a very large section of content. Your top level navigation, which is the one that you see when the page loads, is everything that is aligned left, and then there again, submenu items are one right click drag to the right, and then submenu items are below that. So you'll see under products that the use as mega menu item has been linked, clicked. That just enables us to build out that very large category list. But for the most part, if there's something that you want to add to the menu, you'll select it on the left-hand side here and add it, and it will appear down the very bottom of the list. So our team now appears there. You can change the name of the navigation label, as in the thing that appears on the menu. It doesn't change the name of the page. So if you decide you want to change the name of our team to our, brilliant team, then you can do that here. Okay, but for the moment we'll remove that and save that menu. And now menus are done. Okay, so what I might do is just break this video off here, and I'll come back in and cover posts and pages in a separate video.